dive into the thrilling chronicles of global sports, tracing their evolution from ancient origins to modern marvels. Welcome to TopThangs. Today we will take a brief look at the history of sports. Please like the video to get more sports coverage features. Make sure to comment which sport you want us to explore in depth on the next episode. As you can probably already tell, I can't contain my excitement, so let's get started. From the humble beginnings in medieval Europe to the magnificence of the FIFA World Cup, football has an intriguing tale to tell. This powerful game has been the heart of societies for centuries, offering not just entertainment, but also a unifying thread that binds the world together. We make our way into this vast and captivating past, where the roots of the sport can be traced back to the 2nd and 3rd centuries BC in China. It was here that an initial form of the game known as cuju was played. This rudimentary sport involved the simple act of kicking a leather ball through a modestly sized hole in a piece of cloth, serving as the goal. The evolution of the game is a fascinating journey, interspersed with transitions and adaptations. The narrative now takes us to the 19th century in England, where the rudiments of the contemporary sport began to consolidate. The essence of the game was preserved, but the rules were refined. The birth of the first football association in 1863 was a significant turning point, setting the stage for the sport's phenomenal growth. This pivotal moment is highlighted with images and videos depicting the raw emotion, the fervor, and the unyielding spirit that characterized these early games. The story of football is incomplete without the mention of the extraordinary individuals who left indelible marks on the game. Giants of football like Pelé, the Brazilian maestro who brought a new dimension to the game in the 60s and 70s, and Diego Maradona, the Argentine wizard whose hand of God goal continues to be a hot topic of discussion. These legends, with their exceptional talent and larger-than-life personas, have influenced generations of aspiring footballers. In the contemporary era, the game is adorned by modern-day wonders, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. These two prodigious talents have not only achieved unparalleled success, but have also transformed the very conception of skill, agility, and prowess on the football pitch. Their performances have redefined excellence, setting new benchmarks for future generations. We then embark on a captivating journey to the iconic football destinations, beginning with the majestic Maracanã Stadium in Brazil, the venue of the 1950 World Cup. Next, we transport you to the breathtakingly beautiful Camp Nou in Barcelona, Europe's largest stadium, before concluding our tour at the venerable Wembley Stadium in London. Each of these locations, steeped in history and vibrant with a unique atmosphere, contributes to the entrancing tapestry that is football. From playing in muddy fields to performing in sophisticated, manicured stadiums, the game has transformed remarkably. It has witnessed a series of unprecedented changes, not just in terms of rules and playing style, but also in its stature as a global spectacle. Football has evolved into an international phenomenon, uniting people beyond the boundaries of language, culture, and geography. As we trace the ball's journey from muddy fields to manicured pitches, we see how football has evolved, not just as a sport, but as a global phenomenon, uniting people across cultures and continents. From its inception in the late 19th century to the thrilling spectacle of the NBA, basketball has woven its own captivating narrative. This dynamic game has become a global phenomenon, resonating with people across the world. Its origin can be traced back to 1891 at the International YMCA Training School in Springfield, Massachusetts. Here, Canadian physical education instructor Dr. James Naismith invented a game to keep his students fit during winter. The sport's initial version involved a soccer ball and 2 peach baskets, giving it the name basketball. Basketball's journey is a saga of transformation and innovation. It gained popularity in the early 20th century, with the formation of the first professional league, the National Basketball League, NBL, in 1936. This league laid the foundation for the sport's rapid growth. Images and videos from early games reflect the passion for competition and the indomitable spirit that defines the sport. Basketball's history boasts of personalities who have left a mark on the sport. Legends like Michael Jordan dominated the 80s and 90s, while Magic Johnson's rivalry with Larry Bird became an iconic chapter in basketball history. These players, with their extraordinary skills, inspired many young athletes. In the present era, the sport is graced by talents like LeBron James and Stephen Curry. These modern legends have not only achieved great success but have also revolutionized the game with their unique playing styles. They set new standards of excellence, inspiring future generations. We then visit iconic basketball arenas, starting with Madison Square Garden in New York, then the Staples Center in Los Angeles, and finally, the historic TD Garden in Boston. These venues, steeped in history and buzzing with unique energy, contribute to basketball's captivating narrative. From its humble beginnings in a gymnasium to the electrifying atmosphere of packed arenas, basketball has undergone remarkable transformation. Its evolution is not just in rules and playing style, but also in its global reach. Basketball has become a unifying force, bridging diverse cultures. As we trace the journey of the ball from peach baskets to modern hoops, we witness the evolution of basketball, not just as a sport, but as a global spectacle that resonates with people around the world. From the green fields of the 19th century to the bustling stadiums of today, baseball has a rich and captivating history. Widely recognized as America's pastime, this game has bridged divisions and transcended borders to become an international sensation, enjoying immense popularity among millions across the globe. The origins of baseball are shrouded in folklore and mystery. Some claim it can be traced all the way back to the 18th century. However, the most commonly accepted tale of its birth credits Abner Doubleday for inventing the game in Cooperstown, New York, in 1839. Regardless of the ongoing discussions about its precise roots, one fact remains unchallenged. Baseball has been a source of excitement and entertainment for more than a century. The sport became professional in 1871 with the establishment of the National Association of Professional Baseball Players, marking the dawn of modern baseball. A few years later, in 1876, the National League was formed, which survives to this day as one of the top leagues in American baseball. As we moved into the 20th century, the world of baseball saw a remarkable increase in its popularity. The emergence of legendary players such as Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig played a significant role in this upsurge. Their exceptional talent and dynamic personalities drew crowds in large numbers and firmly secured baseball's position in American culture. As we travel through the timeline of baseball, we focus on the iconic moments and milestones that have shaped the sport. From Babe Ruth's unforgettable called shot in the 1932 World Series to Willie Mays' spectacular over-the-shoulder catch in the 1954 World Series, these instances have become indelible parts of baseball's rich legacy. We pay tribute to the iconic stadiums that have carved their own identities in the history of the sport. From Boston's historic Fenway Park, with its famous Green Monster Wall, to the architectural wonder that is Yankee Stadium in New York, these are more than just venues. They're integral to the charm and attraction of baseball. The game, like all sports, has seen considerable evolution over the years. Changes in equipment, modifications to rules, and the incorporation of technology have kept the sport fresh and relevant, while preserving its unique soul. We map out the journey from rudimentary fields to the splendor of today's state-of-the-art stadiums. We observe the transformative journey of baseball. The sport embodies more than just a game. It stands as a testament to human spirit, resilience, and the constant chase for excellence. This is the story of baseball, a sport that continues to resonate with fans around the globe. From frozen ponds in the heart of Canada to the bright lights of international arenas, our next sport has carved its own path in the annals of history. Welcome to the immersive world of ice hockey, an exciting, fast-paced sport with a rich and dynamic history. Born out of a blend of traditional indigenous pastimes and colonial influences, ice hockey's origins can be traced back to games played on ice during the 18th and 19th centuries, particularly in Canada's maritime provinces. The sport's history begins its marked journey with the first recorded indoor game in Montreal in 1875. This game a pivotal role in defining the future of the sport, initiating a wave of popularity that gradually spread throughout Canada and beyond. As the game's popularity grew, it reached new heights, soon crossing national borders and wide oceans to land on international shores and become a global phenomenon. In 1917, the formation of the National Hockey League heralded a new dawn for ice hockey. This marked the start of professional ice hockey, uninterrupted by the passage of time and undeterred by global challenges. It ensured the sport's continual growth and soaring popularity, shaping its course through history and propelling it onto the world stage. As we journey through the timeline of ice hockey, we find a rich tapestry woven with breathtaking moments and significant milestones that have defined the sport. Perhaps most notable among these is the Montreal Canadiens' record-breaking 24 Stanley Cup victories and Wayne Gretzky's astounding career records. These moments have not only defined the sport, but have also etched their names into the annals of ice hockey, creating a legacy that will reverberate through generations to come. Alongside these achievements, ice hockey has also produced a pantheon of greats. These players, from the incomparable Maurice "Rocket" Richard to the legendary Bobby Orr and the great one himself, Wayne Gretzky, have played pivotal roles in shaping the sport. Their skill, finesse, and indomitable spirit have captivated fans worldwide, inspiring countless generations of future players and reinforcing the sport's stature in the annals of history. In addition to these players, we'll also guide you through a virtual tour of the iconic arenas that embody the spirit of the game. From the historic Montreal Forum, the site of countless memorable moments, to the modern marvel that is the Rogers Place in Edmonton, these venues have become synonymous with sport and its rich history. And like any sport, ice hockey has seen its fair share of evolution over the years. Changes in equipment, rules, and an increased emphasis on player safety have continued to shape the game, refining it into the spectacle we see today. From humble beginnings on frozen ponds to the breathtaking spectacle of the Winter Olympics, ice hockey continues to captivate and enthrall fans across the globe with its unique blend of speed, skill, and strategy. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the story of ice hockey, a sport that epitomizes the thrill of competition and the joy of the game. From the royal courts of France to the prestigious grass courts of Wimbledon, let's explore the mesmerizing world of tennis, a sport that has transcended global borders and cultural divides. Tennis, an epitome of elegance, skill, and mental fortitude, is an intriguing sport that has evolved significantly over the centuries. The inception of tennis can be traced back to the 12th century in France. Originally, it was a hand game, known as jeu de paume, or game of the palm. It evolved over time, equipment modifications shaping the sport we know today. In the mid-19th century, Major Walter Clopton Wingfield made a significant contribution to the sport. He patented a game in 1874 called spheristique. Translating to sticky in Greek, this game closely resembles modern tennis, laying the foundation for its future development. The first Wimbledon championship in 1877 was a critical milestone for tennis, setting the course for its global success. Tennis rapidly spread across continents, embraced universally by everyone from the aristocracy to the common folk. Its popularity was not bound by race, gender, or class, uniting people worldwide in their shared love for the sport. The 20th century brought forth a new generation of tennis greats who revolutionized the sport. The elegance and precision of Bill Tilden and Suzanne Lenglen, the power and athleticism of Serena Williams and Roger Federer became inspirational figures for many, encouraging them to partake in the sport. Taking you on a virtual journey, we'll explore iconic tennis arenas, each with its unique allure and history. From the All England Club, the prestigious Wimbledon Championships home ground, to the clay courts of staid Roland Garros, these venues have witnessed some of the most unforgettable moments in tennis history. With time and technological advancements, tennis has evolved significantly. Changes in equipment, rules, and player training methods have continually reshaped the game, making it more thrilling and dynamic. The introduction of technology has been instrumental in this evolution, enhancing the precision of line calls and player performance analysis. Today, tennis represents human endurance, skill, determination, and the collective spirit of competition. It beautifully encapsulates the thrill of competition, the triumph of victory, and the resilience of the human spirit, serving as a testament to human potential and willpower. So join us as we delve into the world of tennis, a sport that beautifully encapsulates the thrill of competition, the triumph of victory, and the resilience of the human spirit. From the windswept links of ancient Scotland to the manicured greens of Augusta National, we now focus on the sport of kings and commoners alike, golf. A blend of strategy, precision, and patience, golf has fascinated millions around the globe. Its roots are traced back to Scotland in the 15th century, where the modern game we know today was born. It was initially played on natural landscapes, with a pebble as a ball and a stick or club. The game grew over the centuries, with the introduction of the gutta percha ball in the 19th century being a significant development. This ball, derived from the sap of the gutta tree, was affordable and traveled further than its feather-filled predecessor, making golf more accessible. The British Open's establishment in 1860 marked a notable milestone, the way for golf's worldwide expansion. The US Open, the Masters, and the PGA Championship soon followed, creating the esteemed Grand Slam of golf. Golf has been shaped by iconic figures, from old Tom Morris's strategic genius in the 19th century to the power and precision of Tiger Woods. These players have etched their names in the sport's annals. Our journey will guide us to some of the world's most iconic golf courses. From St. Andrews, golf's birthplace with its deep bunkers and double greens, to the legendary Augusta National, home of the Masters, these courses are part of the sport's history. Just like other sports, golf has evolved with technological advancements. Developments in equipment have significantly changed the game, allowing golfers to hit further and more accurately. The introduction of video replay and advanced statistics has added strategic depth. Today, golf is a symbol of skill, patience, and strategic thinking. It requires physical prowess and mental toughness. Every shot can influence a round's outcome. With its simple premise and complex execution, golf has entranced audiences and players. So, join us as we explore the history and evolution of golf, a sport that has captivated and intrigued for centuries, and continues to do so today. As we traverse the history of golf, we'll incorporate images and videos of key moments, iconic figures, and legendary golf courses. From the earliest games played on the windswept links of Scotland to Tiger Woods' legendary victory at the 2019 Masters, we'll provide a comprehensive look at this fascinating sport. From the gymnasiums of Massachusetts to the sandy beaches of California, let's now turn to a sport that combines agility, team spirit, and the thrill of the game: volleyball. A sport that requires speed and quick thinking, volleyball has found a home in the hearts of countless enthusiasts around the globe. The origins of this exciting sport stretch back to 1895 in Massachusetts, where it was born out of the imagination of William G. Morgan, a YMCA physical education director. To provide a less strenuous alternative to basketball, Morgan invented a game called mintonette. Designed to be an indoor activity, mintonette was suitable for any number of players. With time, this recreational game evolved into the sport we now know as volleyball, a name change that reflects the volleying nature of play. The game's roots in Massachusetts rapidly extended across national borders, and volleyball was included in the official program of the 1964 Summer Olympic Games. By the 1980s, beach volleyball, a spin-off of the indoor version, was gaining traction. Its growing popularity led to its introduction in the Summer Olympics in 1996. Throughout its history, the volleyball has been shaped by numerous influential figures. Players like Karch Kiraly, who excelled in both indoor and beach volleyball, and Kerry Walsh Jennings, who demonstrated exceptional skills on the beach volleyball courts, have left a significant imprint on the sport. In our virtual exploration, we'll visit some of the world's most noteworthy volleyball courts. From the Earls Court Exhibition Centre, a key venue during the 2012 London Olympics volleyball events, to the Copacabana Beach, the iconic site of the Rio 2016 beach volleyball events, these locations are a part of the sport's rich tapestry. Volleyball has remained in step with the times, undergoing significant changes with technological advancements. The introduction of the libero player in the late 90s and the implementation of the video challenge system have added layers of strategy and excitement to the game. Today, volleyball is a sport that embodies teamwork, agility, and precision. It brings together individuals to work as a cohesive unit. Each serve, volley, and spike can turn the tide. With its dynamic gameplay and deep-rooted camaraderie, volleyball continues to captivate and inspire. As we delve deeper into the history and evolution of volleyball, a sport that has grown from a simple pastime to a global phenomenon, we'll integrate key moments, influential figures, and iconic locations. From the genesis of mintonette to the pulse-pounding Olympic matches, we'll provide a panoramic view of this riveting sport. So come along, as we delve into the history and evolution of volleyball in future episodes, a sport that has evolved from a simple pastime to a global phenomenon. As we progress through the history of volleyball, we'll integrate images and videos of key moments, influential figures, and iconic locations. From the creation of mintonette to the thrilling Olympic matches, we'll offer a comprehensive overview of this captivating sport. From the quaint village greens of England to the buzz-filled stadiums of India, We now pivot towards a sport that has, over centuries, come to be known as the gentleman's game: cricket. A sport that embodies patience, strategy, and profound skill, cricket has captivated enthusiasts across the Commonwealth nations. Cricket's origins trace back to the 16th century in southeast England. What began as a children's pastime soon gained popularity among adults, evolving into a professional sport by the 17th century. The first official cricket match is dated back to 1646, and by the 18th century, it was England's national sport. The British Empire's expansion facilitated its spread, finding roots in colonies like Australia, India, Pakistan, and the West Indies. The inaugural Test match, cricket's longest form, was played between England and Australia in 1877, marking international crickets over time. Cricket has seen legendary figures like Donald Bradman and Mattia Muralitharan, who've immensely influenced the game. In our exploration, we'll visit iconic cricket grounds globally, like the Lord's Cricket Ground in London, the home of cricket, and Australia's Melbourne Cricket Ground, the world's largest cricket stadium. These venues have witnessed some of cricket's most memorable moments. Cricket has evolved over time, introducing limited overs formats like the One Day International, ODI, in the 1970s and 2020, T20, in the early 2000s. These formats have added a new charm to the game, making it more viewer-centric and thrilling. Today, cricket is a fascinating fusion of tradition and innovation. Each delivery, each strike, each catch has the potential to change the match's course, making it a captivating spectacle. With its unique mix of strategy, skill, and excitement, cricket continues to mesmerize and inspire countless fans worldwide. As we navigate through cricket's history and evolution, we'll incorporate images and videos of pivotal moments, influential figures, and iconic venues. From its humble beginnings in England to the exhilarating World Cup finals, we aim to offer an exhaustive overview of this intriguing sport in the future. So, join us as we delve into the history and evolution of cricket, a sport that has transformed from a rural pastime to a global spectacle. From the cricket pitch, we switch gears, and now turn our attention to a sport that is as old as civilization itself: athletics. Often referred to as the mother of all sports, athletics has been a part of human history and evolution since ancient times. It is a collection of sporting activities that demand an array of skills and abilities. These activities range from competitive running, jumping, throwing, to walking, testing the very limits of human strength, speed, and endurance. The scope of athletics is vast and varied, encompassing many different types of competitions. These include track and field events, road running, cross-country running, and race walking, each with their unique set of challenges and strategies. The track and field events, held on an oval running track and the adjacent grass field, form the core of athletics, showcasing a range of running, jumping, and throwing abilities. Athletics traces roots back to the ancient civilizations of Greece, Egypt, and the Middle East, where it was a significant component of religious festivals. The sport has a deep-seated history, with origins in the Olympic Games of ancient Greece in 776 BC. It was a period when sport was perceived as a way to honor the gods, exhibit strength, and assert dominance. Over time, athletics has evolved and grown, adapting to the changing times and societal norms. It has witnessed numerous transformations and developments, with the integration of standardized rules, defined measurement systems, and the introduction of technology for impartial and precise outcomes. As we journey through the pages of athletics history, we come across the legendary figures who have left an imprint on the sport. Figures like Jesse Owens, who braved racial prejudice to clinch 4 gold medals at the 1936 Berlin Olympics, and Usain Bolt, the Jamaican maverick hailed as the fastest man in the world. These athletes, with their exceptional performances, have etched their names in the annals of sporting history. Athletics is a celebration of the human spirit's tenacity, strength, and speed. It's a showcase of not just the physical prowess of athletes, but also their mental mettle, their ability to strategize, and the determination to transcend their boundaries. This sport stands as a symbol of human resilience and the relentless quest for excellence. We also delve into the iconic venues that have hosted significant events in athletics history. The Panathenaic Stadium in Athens, which hosted the inaugural Modern Olympics in 1896, and Beijing's Bird's Nest Stadium, the backdrop for record-shattering performances in the 2008 Olympics, are such examples. As we traverse through the evolution of athletics, we witness its transformation from a religious ritual to a global, constantly challenging the parameters of human potential. So, join us as we take a leap into the thrilling world of athletics, a sport that truly embodies the essence of the Olympic motto, faster, higher, stronger. From the running track, we plunge into the refreshing waters of our next sport, swimming. A sport that is so much more than a competition. It's an essential survival skill, a beloved recreational activity, and a rigorous form of exercise. Swimming has been embedded in human history since prehistoric times, evidenced by ancient cave paintings that showcase people swimming. Swimming as a competitive activity officially took root in Great Britain in the early 19th century. The formation of the London Swimming Association marked the dawn of a more structured and formal era for this sport. The first swimming competition took place in 1844, but the sport had to wait until 1896, at the second modern Olympic Games in Athens, to be recognized as an official Olympic sport. Throughout the years, swimming has undergone significant evolution and advancements. The sport has expanded to encompass different styles or strokes, each presenting its unique set of techniques and tactics. These styles include freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, and butterfly. The introduction of these strokes in competitions added an intriguing layer of complexity to the sport, challenging the versatility and adaptability of its competitors. As we journey through the currents of swimming history, we encounter legendary figures who have made enormous waves in the sport. Athletes like Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian of all time, boasting a staggering collection of 23 gold medals, and Katie Ledecky, who has smashed numerous world records with her phenomenal speed and impressive endurance, have set the bar high in swimming. Swimming isn't solely about speed, it's a complex blend of technique, endurance, strategic planning. The sport demands a high degree of physical fitness, mental resilience, and the capacity to adapt to the ever-varying dynamics of water. Over time, important events in swimming history have unfolded in iconic venues. The Foro Italico in Rome, the grand stage for the 1960 Olympics, has witnessed the rise of numerous swimming stars. The Beijing National Aquatic Center, fondly known as the Water Cube, served as the backdrop for Michael Phelps's record-breaking pursuit of 8 gold medals during the 2008 Olympics. Swimming as a sport continues to evolve and captivate millions around the world. It's a discipline that pushes individuals beyond their perceived, testing their willpower, agility, and endurance in a quest for excellence. The ethos of the sport perfectly encapsulates the Olympic motto, faster, higher, stronger. So dive in with us as we explore the captivating world of swimming in our future videos, where the human spirit is tested and celebrated, where boundaries are pushed and new heights are reached. Discover the remarkable individuals who have shaped this sport, their incredible journeys, and the lasting legacy they've left behind. Swimming is not just a sport, it's a testament to human potential and the relentless pursuit of excellence. So join us as we plunge into the fascinating world of swimming, a sport that truly embodies the spirit of endurance, agility, and the will to push beyond one's limits, reflecting the Olympic motto, faster, higher, stronger. We hope you enjoyed this journey into sports. Let us know what is your favorite sport in the comments. Tell us what sport you want us to explore further. The ball's in your court. Please like the video if you want to see more similar dive-ins into the world of sports. Thank you for watching TopThangs.